The sun was shining brightly over Praia da Luz. Tourists were enjoying a leisurely stroll along the beach. Families were unwinding in their holiday apartments. It was May 3rd, 2007. The place was buzzing with the carefree vibe of a vacation spot. But that evening, everything changed. A nightmare was about to begin, shocking the world. Madeline McCann, a bright-eyed 3-year-old, disappeared, just like that. She was last seen sleeping peacefully in her bed. Her parents, Kate and Jerry McCann, were having dinner with friends. Their apartment was part of a resort complex, just a short walk from the restaurant. They had been checking on Madeline and her younger siblings regularly. But at 10 p.m., they discovered the unthinkable. Madeline was gone. Panic set in. Their world turned upside down. Where was their little girl? The door was unlocked. The window open. Had someone taken her? The thought was too terrifying to bear. But it was their reality. The disappearance sent shockwaves through the resort and beyond. A child, gone from her bed. The news spread quickly, causing fear and disbelief. The search for Madeline began. Every second counted. The first hours were crucial. Local police were called. The resort staff mobilized. Tourists and locals joined the search. Flashlights cut through the darkness. Voices called out Madeline's name. Hope mingled with dread. The beach, the streets, the surrounding areas, all meticulously combed. Posters with Madeline's picture were printed and plastered everywhere. Her face, framed by blonde hair, stared back. A plea for help, a symbol of a family's worst nightmare. The image seared itself onto the world's consciousness. The Portuguese police, initially assuming a missing child case, began their investigation. But as hours turned into days and days into weeks, the mystery deepened. No trace of Madeline, no witnesses, no ransom demands. The lack of evidence was baffling. The lack of Praia da Luz, once a carefree vacation spot, transformed into a hub of intense scrutiny. Every corner, every resident, subject to investigation. Police combed through alibis, interviewed tourists and locals alike. The language barrier added another layer of complexity. The McCanns, thrust into the spotlight, became the focal point. Their every move watched, analyzed, judged. The weight of suspicion, fair or not, began to settle. The pressure to find their daughter, unbearable. The global media descended on the small town. Cameras followed every development, every lead, every dead end. The story of Madeline's disappearance became a global obsession. Speculation ran rife, fueled by rumor and conjecture. As time went on, and the investigation yielded little, the theories multiplied. Was it a random abduction? A planned kidnapping? Had someone inside the resort been involved? Each theory, more unsettling than the last, filled the void left by concrete evidence. Some whispers pointed to a botched burglary gone wrong. Others, to a pedophile ring operating in the area. The McCanns themselves, tragically, became suspects. Their actions, their demeanor, scrutinized and dissected. The pressure on the family, already unimaginable, intensified. The lack of conclusive evidence fueled the rumor mill. The case became a breeding ground for conspiracy theories. Wild accusations and unfounded claims circulated, further muddying the waters. The search for truth seemed lost in a maze of speculation. Section 5. The McCann's Ordeal, Trial by Media. The media, initially sympathetic, began to shift its focus. The McCanns, once grieving parents searching for their child, were now portrayed as potential suspects by some. Their every move, every statement, analyzed and twisted. The court of public opinion was in session, and the McCanns were deemed guilty by many, without a shred of evidence. Their pain, their desperation, was questioned. Their actions, dissected and judged. The media frenzy created a toxic environment where truth became a casualty. The relentless scrutiny took its toll on the McCanns, adding another layer of suffering to their already unimaginable ordeal. The media's role in the case remains a point of contention. Did it help or hinder the investigation? Did it provide crucial information or sensationalize a tragedy? The lines between reporting and exploiting blurred, leaving a bitter aftertaste. Section 6. A Father's Plea. Jerry McCann speaks out. Amidst the cacophony of accusations and speculation, Jerry McCann, Madeline's father, emerged as a voice of reason and resilience. His composure, though strained, never faltered. His love for his daughter, his unwavering belief that she was alive, shone through the darkness. He addressed the media, appealing for help, for information, for the safe return of his daughter. He countered the accusations, defended his family, and maintained their innocence. His words, measured yet filled with emotion, resonated with those who saw a father fighting for his child, not a suspect. Jerry McCann's strength, his unwavering commitment to finding Madeline, became a beacon of hope. He refused to let the noise drown out their mission. He fought for his daughter's memory, for the truth, and for justice. Section 7. Renewed Hope, Lingering Doubts. The case reopened. Years passed. The initial fervor surrounding the case waned. Leads ran cold. The trail seemed to have gone ice cold. Yet the McCanns never gave up hope. They continued their search, their campaign for answers, tirelessly. Then, in 2011, a glimmer of hope. The Metropolitan Police, at the request of the British government, launched a review of the case. Fresh eyes, new perspectives, and advancements in forensic technology offered a glimmer of hope. The case was officially reopened in Portugal in 2013. New witnesses were interviewed. New areas searched. The investigation gained momentum. But with it came the resurfacing of old doubts, old theories, old wounds. Section 8. False Leads and Dead Ends, the ongoing search. The reopened investigations, while offering a flicker of hope, also brought with them a string of false leads and dead ends. Potential suspects were investigated, only to be ruled out. Searches were conducted, yielding no concrete evidence. The frustration mounted for both the investigators and the McCanns. The case, once seemingly straightforward, had become a labyrinth of complexities. Years of speculation, of misinformation, of conflicting theories had muddled the waters. The truth, elusive, remained hidden. Despite the setbacks, the lack of concrete answers, the search for Madeline continued. The McCanns, their resolve unbroken, clung to the hope that one day they would know what happened to their daughter. Section 9. A Family's Anguish, the Unending Pain. Through the years of uncertainty, of speculation, of public scrutiny, one constant remained: the unimaginable pain of the McCann family. Their loss, their trauma, played out on a global stage, dissected and debated by strangers. The pain of not knowing, of the unanswered questions, etched itself onto their faces. The weight of their ordeal, heavier with each passing year. Yet they persevered, their love for Madeline fueling their fight for the truth. Their story serves as a stark reminder of the human cost of such tragedies, the enduring power of hope, even in the face of unimaginable loss, and the desperate need for answers, for closure, to a mystery that continues to haunt the world. Section 10. A Mystery Unsolved, the Quest for Answers. The disappearance of Madeline McCann remains one of the 21st century's most baffling unsolved mysteries. A stark reminder of the vulnerability of innocence, of the randomness of tragedy, and the limitations of even the most thorough investigations. The case continues to fascinate and frustrate in equal measure. Theories abound, but concrete answers remain elusive. The quest for truth, for justice for Madeline, continues. Will the mystery of what happened to Madeline McCann ever be solved? Only time will tell. Until then, her story serves as a chilling reminder that even in our modern world, some secrets remain buried, some questions unanswered, leaving behind a legacy of sorrow and a yearning for resolution.